Say that is asking for a final order today. On a lot of the issues, Your Honor, there is agreements. For one, the parties agree to the parties being named joint managing conservators, with Miss Goodson as having primary without any geographic restriction. Um, Parties agree that for possession access, he would have supervised visitation on first, third, and fifth Saturdays of each month from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Um, Mom would choose a public location as reasonable difference distance for Mr. De La Cruz, and Ms. Goodson may supervise delegate a competent adult to supervise. No romantic partners unless legally married. And then this visitation shall be revisited when Mr. De La Cruz produces completely satisfactory substance test results, DNA or drug test results, um, with testing to be conducted at a laboratory of Ms. Lambert's choosing, and the testing at his expense. Um, they agree as to electronic communication 7 p.m. Central Time on Wednesdays and Sundays and for a reasonable duration. I believe they also, Your Honor, agree to health insurance being through Ms. Goodson's employment, um, along with dental insurance being through her employment. And I believe they agree to well, we'll get into the cash medical and dental and the disagreements, Your Honor. Um, uh, they agree as to no retroactive medical or dental support judgments. Um, And then, Your Honor, I believe they will also agree to a non-disclosure for both parties. Um, and that's the main agreements, Your Honor. The main disagreements are the current child support, cash medical, and cash dental, and the retroactive child support. Um, so to start off with the current child support, um, so right now, Your Honor, it is at minimum wage. Um, uh, Basically $219 each month beginning the first day of September 2023. Um, that dad is ordered to pay mom. And then with in the temporary order, there's cash medical support of 57 bucks each month beginning the first day of September 2023. And that's because the health insurance is through government medical. Um, and so, Your Honor, I believe Mr. De La Cruz would like that to stay, or even go lower. Um, but I believe Ms. Goodson and the state would prefer that to go higher, Your Honor. State understands that Mr. De La Cruz is a social media influencer, Your Honor. Like YouTube, Facebook accounts, things like that, streaming stuff. I believe Miss Goodson will testify that he makes around $6,000 a month, from what she's learned from him. Um, and so, Your Honor, state would like support to be based off that figure. Um, in the alternative, Your Honor, it to be based off minimum wage. Uh, Your Honor, I should note that the temporary order only had one child involved, um, but the parents previously agreed to waive defects in service and pleadings to address another child. So the amounts that I give you for the minimum wage and for the new 6,000 figure, those are for both children. Um, so, Your Honor, the minimum wage figure would be $267 dollars each month for current child support, and starting first day of January 2025. Um, and then the cash medical and dental, that would be at $78 each month. And then that's for cash medical. For cash dental, $12.81 each month. Um, and that's how much it costs for those two. And that would also start January 1st, 2025. Um, and then as for the 6,000 figure, Your Honor, that would still the same cash medical and dental amounts, still starting January 1st, 2025, but the current child support would instead be $1,211 per month. And then, Your Honor, as for the disagreement about the retroactive support, I don't believe there's a disagreement on like the amount before any deductions, which, Your Honor, would be $3,711.52. It's the disagreement, I believe, is so, Your Honor, Mr. De La Cruz sent the state a bunch of like Cash App like transactions, and so state based off of those gave him credit, a total credit, and it would come out after that credit to be $3,452.02. And state understands that Ms. Goodson is in agreement with that. But Mr. De La Cruz, I think he thinks that there should be more credit, or I think maybe he might be best to be able to say it himself, Your Honor. I think that's it. That he thinks that there should be more credit than that. And he doesn't want any retroactive support, Your Honor. Because of that. And then also, Your Honor, I'd ask the court to apportion court cost. And I believe that's it for me, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Litem.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state's recitation of the agreement is correct. This case is for a little bit because at the time that this initially began in August of 2023, Ms. Goodson was pregnant. That child was born in December of 2023. And we came back to attempt to finalize with child support for both children. However, at that time, Mr. De La Cruz disagreed with the calculation for retro, so it was reset for him to provide information at that time to Ms. Bongat. My understanding is that she did the calculations. We attempted to circulate an agreed order at that point, but Mr. De La Cruz disagreed. And then somehow this case just kind of fell through the cracks and fell off the docket, so we're just now getting it back on. I do believe that the only contested issues are the financial issues, so I will defer to the state on those and then ask questions if necessary, but regarding conservatorship, possession, access, etc., the parties are in agreement to the issues for which I was appointed.
All right, Ms. Litem, the mother's accusations that the father's some form of internet influencer. Do you have any information concerning that those circumstances, ma'am?
I do know just from doing a search that Mr. De La Cruz does have a large following. I know at least on TikTok, it's close to about 500,000. I'm not sure about his following on Facebook or other platforms. It is hard to calculate what a person earns. A large number of followers doesn't necessarily mean it's producing income, but he's not provided any income information regarding that as far as filing tax returns or anything of that nature.
TikTok, YouTube, they all send out 1099s. So yeah, so it's the deal, sir. I'm sorry, I'll let the ad litem finish up about the TikTok circumstances. But the bottom line is, if you are what you are, sir, and you're making money from it, and if you did not provide the state a copy of any of that income information, 1099s that you may have gotten, then your testimony is going to be very, very limited, sir, because you can't not produce that information and then hide behind the fact that it's not produced under the laws of the state of Texas. So again, I'm going to let the state go into this. I'll let that litem go into it. And then at the end of the day, sir, I will decide whether or not you'll be able to testify at all about your income circumstances. Because again, somebody with 500,000 followers on TikTok, I don't think is making $0, period. So we'll see. All right, because this has come up before as far as TikTok, YouTube, and funds from the music association, whichever music association you belong to, for funds that you may receive for your songs being played on Spotify and other things like that. Because this has all come up before this court debate, so the court has a little knowledge about these circumstances. So I'm going to go ahead and let the state call you as a witness. I'm going to go ahead and let the ad litem cross-examine. And I'll go ahead and let the mother testify that she knows and what you have told her. So obviously that's all admissible. And again, ma'am, you can't testify to something someone else said, a third party, but you can testify to anything he has told you or shown you. All right. So at this time, I'm going to ask both of you to unmute yourselves and raise your right hands, please. Mr. Cruz, you're still muted, sir.
You're on a phone device, sir, so maybe press *6 to unmute.
Hello?
All right. Thank you. All right. You got video available, sir?
It says because the host has disabled it.
Well, Your Honor, let me. I had turned off his video earlier, Your Honor, so that for his privacy. Let me see if I can.
Okay.
Ask
All right. Well, I don't need the video. I just need him to raise his right hand. Okay. All right. So, Ms. Goodson, Mr. Derek Cruz, do you both solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will help you?
Yes.
Mr. Derek Cruz, do you so swear?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and let the state proceed at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
And I don't need home addresses on YouTube. I do need to know where everybody's what city everybody lives in. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So state calls.
Mr. De La Cruz, sir. Here's the deal, sir. If you're lying down, sit up, sir. This is a court of law. You don't get to lie down. If I was got a bad angle on you, sir, that's a bad angle. But if you're in bed, you need to get up out of bed and go sit in a chair somewhere or sit up, sir. Thank you.
I got you.
All right. You both can turn off your videos at this time. I don't mind. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Sarai Nicole Goodson. What is your full name?
It's Sarai Nicole Goodson.
All right. And what are the full names of the children in this case?
Gio Makai Dela Cruz and Coy Lena Marie Dela Cruz.
All right. So when was Gio born?
5/11/22.
So how old is Gio?
He's 3.
So when was Coy born?
12/22/23.
And how old is he then?
She's 1.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
It's okay.
So everything I said about what y'all agreed to, is that accurate?
Yes.
All right. So now let's talk about the contested issues, so the judge can make a ruling. So how is Mr. De La Cruz currently making money?
Through social media, self-employed.
So, like, what do you mean? Like, can you explain that more for the court?
He makes content for different social media platforms, and that content he gets like monetary value based on how many views he gets, I guess, or likes.
All right. And do you know how much he makes per month approximately from that?
Approximately, he told me like up to like 6,000.
All right. And is 6,000, is that per month or?
Yes.
All right. Do you know if he has any other kind of job?
No, I don't think he does.
All right. And so so that retroactive child support figure I told you, let me see. $3,452.02 after all the deductions there. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And are you okay with repayment on that of $68 per month starting July 1st or starting well, let's just start it October 1st, 2025.
Yes.
So do you know how long he's been an influencer?
Since like 2021.
All right. And do you know if he had any jobs before then?
Yeah, he did, but they weren't like, it was just temporary.
Like, what kind of jobs are we talking about?
He worked at a car dealership as a social media marketer. I think that's what they called it. But that didn't last long. He had a job at a warehouse, I think it was called Flex in Austin. That didn't really last long. I think he worked at Tesla. That didn't last long.
Do you know what his highest level of education is?
He has a bachelor's degree.
Do you know what the bachelor's degree is in? What the major is?
It's something like arts or like digital marketing. I'm not sure. I forgot.
All right. You know if he has any like special licenses, not driver's license, special licenses?
No.
Pass a witness, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Your witness, Ms. Lambert, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Goodson, do you know or have any firsthand knowledge regarding Mr. De La Cruz's expenses?
Besides his rent, no.
And how do you know how much he pays in rent?
He told me
And what was that amount?
about $1,100.
And is that for a home, an apartment?
An apartment
And where is that apartment located? Is that here in Killeen?
in Tomball in Houston.
Tomball, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
And since our temporary order that was put in place in August of 2023, has Mr. De La Cruz consistently been paying you child support?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, does Mr. De La Cruz have any other children other than the two you share together?
No.
No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Anything on redirect, Mr. Welch?
And yes, Your Honor, just one question. Ms. Goodson, that rent amount you told me, is that per month? Or you told her
Yes.
per month? All right. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right. All right, thank you very much. You may go ahead and call your next witness, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Cuchicu de la Cruz. What is your full name?
Puchiku Lawanda De La Cruz.
All right. So do you is it accurate what I said about what we all agree on?
Yes. Like, what you mean? Like, all you said was that the back pay and the court orders and stuff. Yes. I mean, it wasn't accurate. I don't make no 6,000 a month, but
Sir, when I'm in my opening speech to the court there, what I said that y'all agree on, is that accurate?
when you were just showing me the papers, like when it was just me and you, the papers
No,
you were
no,
showing me?
no, sir.
Go back over it, Mr. Welch. He's
I'll-
not sure what you're talking about. Thank you.
I'll go. Yes, Your Honor. So, do you agree first, that you are, that you two are joint managing conservators, of the two children?
Yes.
Do you agree that that mom can determine where they live without a geographic restriction?
Yes, that I'm okay with that.
All right. And do you agree, as for the visitation, that you'll have supervised visitation on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays of each month from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that mom will choose a public location that is a reasonable distance for you, and then mom will supervise or have someone else, a competent adult, to supervise?
Yes.
Do you understand that romantic partners may not supervise or be part of the visitation unless
Yes.
legally married?
Yes, sir. I do.
And do you agree that the visitation can be visited, shall be revisited, when you produce a completely satisfactory substance test result?
Yes.
And do you understand the testing shall be conducted at a laboratory of Ms. Lambert's choosing, and it shall be at at your expense?
I'm just why are we doing the testing again? Like, sir, like I don't mind
Sir,
doing all that.
sir, stop. Sir, here's the deal. Right now, just listen to the question and answer the question. If you have questions at the end, you can do that, sir. But right now, the question is, do you have a problem with the Atlanta picking where any and all drug testing in
No,
the
I don't
future
have
needs to
no
be?
problem, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right. And so do you agree that you'll have hmm, do you agree that each party who doesn't have possession of the child will have electronic communication at 7 p.m. Central Time on Wednesdays and Sundays and for a reasonable duration?
Yes,
All right. Now, do you agree that the court will order mom to cover the health insurance for the children at a cost of $78 per month?
yes,
Do you agree that mom will cover the dental insurance for the children at $12.81 per month?
yes, yes, sir.
All right. Do you agree to repay that that health and dental insurance at those costs per month starting first day of January 2025?
No,
Why don't you agree, sir?
I was just, as long as we can keep whatever we got going on and no back pay, I'm good. The
We'll
only
move on, Your
problem, the
Honor.
only problem I have with this is just the back pay. Everything else in
Sir,
the
Okay, we got it, sir. Thank you.
all right.
You may proceed, Mr. Welch.
Thank you, Your Honor. How many children besides the two children in this case do you have?
just two, sir.
So just the two children in this case.
Yes, sir.
All right. And have you ever been a in the military or a firefighter, police officer? Think
No,
heroic
sir.
field.
No, sir.
All right. And do you agree that both of you will have basically all your personal information like address, phone number, except email, because email is required by the law, to be redacted from the order?
Sorry about that, sir. You had cut off when you said that.
All right, sir. So do you agree that both of you two will have y'all's personally like identifying information like your phone number, address, to be
That's fine.
redacted in the order?
I don't know what redacted mean, but yes, that's fine, sir.
Not in the order, not part of the order.
That's cool. That's fine.
All right. Your Honor, I believe you wanted to rule about, asking any income information questions.
I'm sorry?
I think you wanted me to
No, you have the right to ask any income information questions. He may not have the right to volunteer any income information questions based on the testimony you get from him. Okay.
all right.
Again, everybody just heard his openings has Googled this gentleman and found out where what his influencing platforms are and how many followers he has. So yeah, that's just easy, simple stuff. But this time, you can go ahead and ask him about his income information. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm an influencer, sir.
All right. And do you have any other kind of jobs?
No, sir.
Do you have
I'm
any other, sir? Are
sorry.
you?
Go ahead and ask him about his educational background first, please.
Yes, Your Honor. So what is your highest level of education?
Bachelor's degree of digital media at Texas State, sir.
All right. Do you have any like special licenses? Not driver's license.
No, sir. Just blessed to be alive.
All right. Do you have any other money coming in besides your influencer work?
No, sir.
When did you start being an influencer?
I started getting monetized this year. I was just free trying to make people laugh until I started getting paid, like by the beginning of this
All
year.
right, all right, sir. All right. So what did you do?
Damn.
What did you do for work before then?
I tried to work Tesla, but none of that. Like, I'm not really good at being a worker, so I just tried to do the
All
regular
right,
9
all
to
right,
5.
all right. So
Sir, hold on, sir. Can you, when I try to explain, can you stop telling me to hold up?
Sir,
Because I'm
Okay,
trying to,
sir,
like,
here's the deal, sir.
it make me like, it
Mr.
makes
Dela
me
Cruz,
feel,
Mr. Dela Cruz, stop.
I'm just
Here's the deal. This
saying
is how this
though.
works, sir. This is a court of law. I know you're not a
No,
lawyer.
I'm just saying, because it's like, I'm trying to explain myself, but it's like, it's
You
not
don't, sir,
respectful.
you
I
don't
just
get
get
to
crushed.
explain your answer.
All
Listen to
right,
me,
see,
sir. Don't make me have to hold you in contempt, sir, for being uncooperative. All right.
man, I said what I
I
said.
know you're not a
No,
lawyer. This is not what you do, but
yes, sir.
you're college educated, so you know a little something. All right.
It ain't, it's more than a little something, though. It's respect, sir.
All right. Well, here's the deal, sir. Listen to the question, answer the question, and stop. Otherwise, the judge gets to put you in jail for 180 days. All right. You get that?
Hey,
Okay.
yes,
That's
sir.
how
I
this works.
already, yes,
All
sir.
right. So you don't get to elaborate. When it's your turn to tell the court stuff, you can elaborate. But for right now, you just got to answer the question, sir. All
Yes,
right. Thank you.
thank you, Your Honor. A final question, sir. So we gave you in your retroactive child support amount a total credit of $259.50. So is that amount accurate that you gave moms from May 2022 to through June 2024?
yes, sir.
All right. And Your Honor, like I said, the retroactive time period is from it's from May 11, 2022 to August 31st, 2023. But mom was willing to give him credit for some extra direct deposits afterward. So that's why I mentioned a larger period. But it looks like that part's actually not disputed anymore, Your Honor. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lambert, you're a witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. De La Cruz, can you confirm that you have approximately 358,000 followers on TikTok,
Yes, ma'am.
approximately 250,000 on Facebook,
Yes, ma'am.
and about 100,000 on Instagram?
Yes, ma'am.
And you heard Ms. Goodson testify that you recently procured an apartment, is that correct?
That's true.
And is the amount that she quoted for your rent approximately correct, about $1,100 a month?
1,300, ma'am.
1,300, okay. So the current child support order is based on minimum wage, which would have you grossing less than 1,300 before taxes or anything comes out. So maybe you don't make 6,000, but you would agree that you definitely make more than minimum wage, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have an approximate figure? I know that with influencing
It
the
just, well,
income.
it depends. Like, it's not for sure. So, like, some months I get $600, $100. Right now, for this month, I got $200. So it just depends on like how much I'm posting and stuff. It's not consistent.
And again, you say you have no other sources of income, is that right?
No, I don't. But if I have to borrow for money, my mom makes sure I'm good.
And then do you live alone?
Yes.
Okay, so you're solely responsible for then all the utilities and other things associated with your
Yes.
apartment?
With help from my mama.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, anything on redirect, Mr. Welch?
No, Your Honor.
All right, again, sir, you say you got a bachelor's degree in digital. What was that, please? I got the digital part. I didn't get the
Digital
last part.
media, sir.
Digital media. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you very much. Any other witness, any other questions of either witness this time, Mr. Welch?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lambert.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. De La Cruz, here's your chance, sir. Here's the thing I'm looking at. I'm looking at going ahead and because we set up a temporary child support amount, the judgments, everything else, it's only a few $100s owed on that. So I'm looking at setting that all up. I'm looking at going ahead and making a determination, granting everything that y'all in agreement with. The only thing right now is out here in the ether is whether what the court is going to set up child support at. And again, I'm probably looking at the state, looking up what the average is for someone who, with your educational background and your degree, makes. Texas has a extensive, and the federal government has an extensive depository of information concerning what people with various degrees earn at their locations. And my understanding is the mom says you're in Tomball, right outside Houston, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, so we're not to use Houston as that area. So at this time, sir, is there anything else you want to tell the court? Anything else you need to clarify about your circumstances
Sir.
as far as this
Yes,
information?
sir. I just don't think I'd rather just stay like where I'm at because I'm not making consistent. Like I'm asking my mom for help. I'm just trying to just get everything situated. The only problem I had was this back pay, and me and the mother talked about it, and hopefully she agreed with it. Like I was just okay with it. If she was okay with this, like everything was good, and that's why I'm just wondering
Well,
if she's
the only
okay.
the only back pay I'm looking at right now, as I understand, sir, is that $300 and ordered the new child support amount to start the first day of January after the second child was born.
But I'm saying like I was just wondering because me and her talked about this. If she's okay with what we got going on.
No, sir. Again, I have to approve any and all agreements. Lay persons don't get to make the agreements.
No, I understand
I
that,
gotta
sir.
base these orders on what the law requires me to do, sir. That's all that's all I can do. If y'all want to do something different than what the law requires, then obviously I can't grant that. But for right now, y'all pretty much in agreement with everything. The only thing I gotta look at now, I think I'm looking at is what your current child support is going forward, sir.
I'm paying 300, man. That's something. Like I was okay with that. Like that's good.
Okay. All right then. And have you ever had a job which based on what your educational background is, sir? You ever
Yeah,
worked
I
for?
was a digital media manager at Colleen Auto, like she was talking about, sir.
Okay. And how much did you earn there per
Just
hour?
$20 an hour, but I only stayed there for 2 weeks
Okay. And why'd you leave?
because I just wanted to full-time content create. Because this is something I love. I don't do it for the money. I do it for like, making people laugh.
Okay. Well, so you just told me you left after 2 weeks of making $20 an hour, so the court can automatically just say if you went back to that job or a job similar to that, you can make at least $20 an hour. Where was
Nice, but that's what I'm saying, sir. It ain't about the money for me. It's my freedom and my thing, and that's
sir,
what people that's not used to that lifestyle. Like I just do it for my dreams and like people. I don't
okay.
do it for the money, sir.
Well, here's the deal, sir. I got to base child support on what you earned or potentially could earn doing what you
Yeah, and
did.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not making. I don't know what you like. The same, like we were okay with the same amount. I was just really did not agree with the back pay, and that's why I'm saying like what increased, what changed, and if she was okay with the current order, just changing the back pay. So that's all. I was wondering.
Okay, well, here's the deal, sir. The court, what y'all agree to is kind of outside the purview of what the court has to look at. So I'm going to go ahead and let the state and everybody make a closing statement here, and and I'll see what I'm going to do. Anyway, so at this time, Ms. Goodson, you there, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to add, ma'am, as your own legal rep?
No.
All right, then, let me get some closing statements from the lawyers and we'll take it from there. So at this time, I'll let the state proceed and the ad litem proceed. Thank you with closing.
Thank you, Your Honor. So the state's asking for, based off of what mom has specified, the 6,000 figure. So that would be $1,211 for current child support, and then either way, it'd be $78 for the cash medical, and then $1,281 for the cash dental. Your Honor, if you don't want to do that, then doing it at that $20 an hour, state would be fine with that. And I haven't calculated that, Your Honor, how much that would be for current child support just yet. Besides that, state asks the court to order health and dental through mom's employment at those costs. State's asking the court to portion court costs. State asking the court to approve the non-disclosure that was agreed to by the parties. So ask the court to approve the retroactive child support amount that I gave you. And it was $3,452.02 as of August 31st, 2023. And that's for the period of May 11, 2022 to August 31st, 2023. And the repayment for that, Your Honor, would be $68 each month. And we'll have that start on October 1st, 2025. as you heard, Your Honor, he agreed with that, here's how much deduction he should get. So I don't think that's really, it can be disputed. And Your Honor, I think that's it for me right now, but I'll get you the numbers for the $20 an hour.
All right, thank you. Ms. Lambert?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I would just ask that the court would proceed with the final order today, confirming all the agreements made by the parties. I don't have a position on the retroactive support if the mother's requesting it and credit's been given for what's been paid directly. I would ask the court to confirm that as well. Regarding current child support, while I do understand and respect Mr. De La Cruz's position, that he is of the mindset that he wants to pursue a career that he enjoys. Unfortunately, as parents, we don't always have that luxury when there's two children that we have to support. So either it's a viable career and he's earning more than minimum wage, or it's a non-viable career and he's going to have to do something else to supplement to make sure that these kids have what they need. And so I would just ask the court to make appropriate findings regarding his capacity to earn, unless the court wants to impose child support based on the mother's testimony of $6,000 per month.
All right, thank y'all all very much. I'm gonna ask the state to go ahead and do the calcs based on $20 an hour. Get those to me, send those in the email out to everybody, both parties, and the ad litem. And Mr. Welch, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one under advisement and reset this for this coming Thursday at 9 a.m. on the regular docket. Nobody else, no one has to appear, folks. No one has to show up on the docket. This is just for me, not for let this thing fall through the cracks like some of these cases have. So I'll make a ruling at 9 a.m. As soon as we get through with the morning docket on that date. So go ahead and do the reset, and the ad litem of the parties do not have to appear. You'll get a copy of the ruling from the Attorney General after I make it on this coming Thursday. So at this time, is there anything else, Mr. Welch?
Your Honor, I think I actually got it.
Okay, go ahead and give me what your math is on those items at $20 an hour. As far as this former employment is concerned.
Yes, Your Honor, it'd be $718 for current child support. Only thing left, Your Honor, is I'm just verifying that it would still be reasonable for him to pay. I'm pretty sure it would be, since we're not talking about large amounts here for cash, health, and dental.
I would keep those as is, no problem, as requested before. All right, then, I'll go ahead and reset this matter for ruling on this coming Thursday. I got all the numbers I need. Anything else then, Ms. Goodson?
No, sir.
Anything else, Mr. De La Cruz?
Sir, I just the amount you're saying, like 300, like I was making that, like I just don't agree with that. And I'm telling you, like I've been paying that, and I don't even mind like going a little bit over if she was okay with it. But like 700 a month, sir, like I'm not even like a full-time content creator, and I'm growing and I'm growing. And if I had that money, I would do it. Like, and I watch my kids more than once a week. Like, if it was okay, I just want more reasonable, sir. Like, I've never complained about anything about this court order. Like, now you're increasing more, like, and I was just asking, and I'm pretty sure me and like we could just work this out. Like, for like 300, I'm paying 300 a month, and I'm barely, like I said, right now I'm at 200. Like, and I still gotta pay rent. I still ask my mom for money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, here's the deal, Mr. De La Cruz. Again, you're making your closing statement, making your closing argument, but the court can take it into consideration.
right, and I get that, but
Too,
there's
so.
no argument if me and the mother of my kids, like, if she's okay with it, I'm telling her. Like,
here's the deal, sir. Any agreement it has to include the court. All right, what you two agree to, I may not agree to, and since I'm the person that gets to make the legal decision, what my decision is what's going to go down on the court order, sir. So those are the circumstances. Anyway, reset for this coming Thursday, 9 a.m. for ruling. Thank you very much, folks. We're off the record.
All right.